Understanding VV in Spain for construction and renovation projects. When it comes to construction or renovation work in Spain, understanding the applicable value-added tax VAT rate is essential for both professionals and individuals involved in real estate development or property improvement. Whether you're a property developer, contractor, landlord, or private homeowner, V can significantly affect the overall cost of a project and the way services should be contracted and invoiced. Spanish V legislation distinguishes between various types of work, such as new constructions, rehabilitations, and mere renovations, and applies different V rates accordingly. Misunderstanding the applicable V rate can lead to incorrect pricing, regulatory non-compliance, or even tax penalties. This is especially important in residential property projects, where the correct application of the reduced 10% V rate versus the standard 21% rate can make a substantial financial difference. 1. Construction and rehabilitation works reduced V 10%. The reduced V rate of 10% applies to the following operations: construction or rehabilitation works on buildings intended primarily for residential use, including annexes such as garages and storage rooms, provided the contract is directly signed between the developer and the contractor. This reduced rate does not apply to subcontracted work. Supply and installation of fitted kitchens, bathroom furniture, or built-in wardrobes as part of a residential construction or rehabilitation project, when contracted directly between the developer and the main contractor. Construction of garages carried out by a homeowners association in buildings mainly used for housing. This only applies if the garage is built on shared property and each owner is assigned no more than 2 spaces. Important, the standard V rate of 21% always applies when materials like doors, windows, or furniture are sold without installation. These are not considered construction services. House extensions qualify as construction work and therefore benefit from the 10% V rate only if they increase the habitable area. Mere interior renovations do not qualify as construction. 2. Rehabilitation works conditions for 10%. To qualify as a rehabilitation subject to the 10% V rate, 2 requirements must be met. 1. Structural and technical relevance. More than 50% of the total cost must relate to consolidation or treatment of structural elements, for example, pillars, beams, facades or roofs, other analogous or connected works such as structural reinforcement, foundation work, vertical or horizontal extensions, facade reconstruction, elevator installation including accessibility features. 2. Value threshold. The total cost of the works must exceed 25% of the purchase price of the property if bought within 2 years before the works, or the market value of the property prior to rehabilitation, excluding the value of the land. Professionals must be able to document the nature of the works, using architectural reports, professional certifications, or project approvals by professional associations. 3. Connected and analogous works. Works considered analogous to rehabilitation if structurally relevant include structural adequacy for safety and stability, foundation reinforcement, extension of floor area above or below ground, facade or patio reconstruction, installation of elevators and accessibility systems. Connected works are those inseparably linked to the above as long as their cost is less than that of the main structural works. They are not purely decorative or maintenance tasks. As a general rule, renovation and repair services are taxed at the general V rate of 21%. However, the reduced 10% rate can be applied when all of the following are met. The client is an individual, not a business or professional using the home for private residence only. The building was completed at least 2 years before the start of the renovation. The contractor does not supply materials exceeding 40% of the taxable value of the work. If you're a property owner, investor, or contractor dealing with works on residential properties in Spain, applying the correct V rate is not only a financial matter, but a legal obligation. At Strong Law Inkwell, we provide expert V compliant support for national and international clients in the real estate sector. Contact us for tailored advice on construction projects and tax optimization strategies. Thank you.